back in the transfer portal. He knew that he could be someone to make an impact, but he didn't know how much. And here he is, highly productive, really starting to lean on that offensive line and gain some chemistry with the other guys on the team. We're seeing this offense come alive, and they've got to do it again here today. I'll keep you posted on how things start here in the game in the first quarter and how this chemistry is showing up big time for this team. Guys?
Okay, Holly. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Right at the line. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Well, it's clear the coaching staff had a little conversation before this drive, and they said, we have got to run the football. All 4 plays of this drive so far have been runs, and they're taking a bit of an attitude shift here. They want to be physical, and they want to pound the defense into submission.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Eagles are flying down the field. Motion from the wideout. Snap on first down, wants to throw. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. They'll need a bunch on second down. Off play action. Holds on, it's Wilkins. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And that's a situation right there where the quarterback is just taking what the defense gives him. The defense has taken everything away down the field. Just take the easy throw underneath.
Pushes ahead. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off.
Fourth down and short, and where do they put the ball? In the hands of their quarterback. This guy is so good. They trust him. He runs the option and keeps it himself and gets just enough for the first down.
They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. From the gun, he'll try to throw. On the run, fires downfield. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early. The run inside. It's Hawkins. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Going to the running game. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Sangapolitelli from the gun on 3rd down. Got him downfield. There he goes to the left. He's at the 40, at the 20. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. They've got him in the backfield, and that will be a loss of pretty much what he got on the previous play. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Throwing Sangapolitelli into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Eastern Michigan's offense takes the field to get this drive started. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Sells the run, looking to pass. Makes the catch. It's Floyd. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Eastern Michigan going fast.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The play fake. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Routes like that are great times to be quarterbacks. I got great, fast, speedy guys on the outside. Quick drag route, get the ball in his hands, let him do the rest.
From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Could not make his way to the corner. And after that last completion netted a big fat 0, they're looking at 2nd and 10. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. And he avoids the sack.
Well, you got to love that if you're on defense, because you were able to affect the quarterback with pressure, and you only rushed 3 guys. Well done.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
Man, oh man, it doesn't get easier than that. Look at the receiver. He gets wide open. Where's the defense? Nobody around. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And the extra point is good. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Sees an alley. Got the 1st down. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks into the open. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 1st downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
On the run, it's Hawkins. Might have a chance. He's at the touchdown, Golden Bears. Rolled his way into the end zone. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. To the back. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Takes a snap. Wants to throw. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Eastern Michigan going fast.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. DB's right up on the receivers. Hard running there. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Hits inside, it's Hawkins. Shakes off the defender. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30. Making the adjustment on the play. JKS. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Headed outside, it's Edwards. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
There he goes. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. He's racked up 92 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. From the gun, it's Edwards. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Cal! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Going to the ground. Stopped in the backfield as his defense doesn't want to let anything slip through here late in the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Old Dominion taking on the number 24 team, the Marshall Thundering Herd. And it's the Monarchs coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. Make it 2 straight victories, and though their quest for perfection is over, this team is still very much alive in the playoff picture. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. And now over to your game in Berkeley. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside California Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Eastern Michigan will kick it deep to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's finally brought down after a big return that was almost a whole lot bigger. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Catching up with the Cal Bears head coach at the half. They are going to continue to feed their running back. As you know, there are a lot of high expectations on him to start this game, and he has performed a terrific first half. They are going to get the ball here, and let's see if they continue to go to this running back. He has been a difference maker so far. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the Golden Bears getting set on 1st and 10. Quick give. It's Edwards. He's past the marker. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Bears. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. There's no question this team is reeling, down 28-7, and they have to find a way to get a score on the board with this drive. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Eastern Michigan going fast.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Turns it upfield. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense in zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looks it in. Speed. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Here on the Golden Bears sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong with a big lead. They're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Right back to the well. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
From the gun on third down, Sangapolitelli. He's going to run it. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you.
He's got it, first down and more. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a gap, it's Hawkins. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And this is exactly how you want to draw it up if you're an offensive coach. Later in the game, you start to get in the second half, and you got the lead, and you can be the more physical team. It's really hard for somebody to come back. This defense has got to come up with a stop. They got to get more physical right now in this football game, or it's going to get out of hand.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. They'll send the tight end in motion. Running inside, it's Hawkins. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on fourth down again. Trying to punch it in. No room to run, and he'll be stopped for no gain on 4th and 2. Shadow of the goalpost looming. 1st and 10 from their own 1, just looking for breathing room. Handoff to the single back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Just watching the clock drain away in this one, it's all but in the books. Let's take a look at the top 25, and this game might have an impact on these rankings next week. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Got a little space. Got enough for the first down. Goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line, and boy, did they need a little breathing room.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. Driving forward, it's Hawkins. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Right back to it. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Jaron Chiave Songopolitelli. He's got it and still on his feet. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. They'll go to the air. Out wide left, it's Edwards. Touchdown, Cal. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've got to love what you've seen on both sides of the ball today.
The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. They'll run it. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. They'll move the tight end. He's got him down the middle. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. The Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Drops back on 1st down. Got his man on the outside. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain. It's 4th down. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Snapped on 4th down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking for room, it's Hawkins. Turning it on! Enough to move the chains. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. The Golden Bears just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Run in the red zone, it's Hawkins. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Eastern Michigan's offense takes the field to get this drive started. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Right back to the well. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Snap it to the back. Makes one man miss.
Listen, I'm not one for moral victories, and obviously they're trailing by a lot of points late in this game, and they are going to lose, but it is a good sign if you're the head coach of this team that you're seeing your guys out there still competing and still fighting until there's zeros on the clock.
RPO complete. Timeout taken now by the Golden Bears. That'll be their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Punt is on its way. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Slips through the line. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And he went for it all on 1st down. Didn't connect, but it gave the D something to think about. 2nd and long here. Sangapolitelli. Catch in the middle. It's Napier. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play.
And that's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into, and you want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Unleashes one deep. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. After this, it'll be a wrap. Working the ground game. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You've got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.